2024 could be a very interesting year for fans of foldable phones because we're expecting to see new phones from nearly every manufacturer. For example, Xiaomi with the Mix Fold 4 or Huawei with the Mate X3 and Mate X5. It could be that Honor releases the Honor Magic V3 and Oppo the Find N4 or OnePlus the OnePlus 2. And of course also Samsung is expected to release the Z Fold 6. And last but not least, we're also expecting to see a successor of this bad boy here, the Google Pixel Fold. We're expecting to see a new fold, the Google Pixel Fold 2. And what I find quite interesting, and this is also the topic of this video, is that there are now first rumors bubbling up to the surface. And to be honest, I find those rumors interesting, but also a little bit worrying. Let me tell you why. So I really like the Google Pixel Fold for what it is. I like the form factor, so the passport or moleskin aspect ratio with a screen or body that is not very tall and wider than normal smartphones and also normal foldable phones. So if you compare it, for example, to the Honor Magic V2, you can see the Honor Magic V2 is much more reminiscent of a normal candy bar phone and is much taller and not as wide. But I have to say I like this format because it feels very good in the hand, because the phone doesn't tend to tip over because you have it like this. Then when you unfold the device, you have a landscape orientation, which is of course great for watching videos, in contrast to other foldable phones that have a square format, or it's mostly squarish. And that's also great for multitasking because you have enough space in the windows. You can read text very good and nothing gets squished together. And the rumors now suggesting that Google is perhaps going away from this recipe and is trying to go more into the direction of this one, or more into the direction of this one, so in the direction of the OnePlus Open. And I should have wiped my fingerprints down before holding it into the camera. I'm sorry for that. And I found this homepage. I mean, there are many articles online at the moment, but let's just look it up. So Google Pixel Fold prototype shows it could have been a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. So there were some images online which show this kind of smartphone, which looks very much like a Galaxy Z Fold but runs Google Pixel software. So you have the notification center, there is also the information page, and it shows the build number, which is called Pixel Jumbo Jack, user debug, and so on and so forth. So it could be that the code name of this prototype is Pixel Jumbo Jack. And the author of this article suggests that Google is trying a new aspect ratio of the screen, so this more vertical orientation, by just taking a Z Fold from Samsung, stripping away all the Samsung branding and using it to test this out. The advantage would be that they don't need to develop an own prototype to test this new orientation and can work on the design for the new Pixel Fold 2 later on. Because there's also another image that you might have seen already. This is this one here, and this for me really looks a lot like this one here, the OnePlus Open. Also the OnePlus Open has this rounded edges of the screen, and this looks a lot like this. So this could be a hint that Google is trying to develop a Pixel Fold 2 that is departing from this passport style and more going into a regular foldable phone aspect ratio and format like this. So also the camera bump looks very much different to a classic pixel visor style camera bump. So we'll see how the end design will look, but these are all pointing towards a direction where Google will develop a new design for the Pixel Fold 2. In my opinion, and I would like to discuss this with you in the comments, is I would find it sad if Google would develop a Google Pixel Fold 2 that looks more or less like normal foldable smartphones. Because what I like about Android, and also especially about the whole foldable phone space, is that there are options. So you have the Passport style, you have Samsung with the very tall screens, you have the V2 from Honor with kind of very thin, very light, very normal smartphone style, and you have, for example, the OnePlus Open. So there are options, and everyone can choose based on their preferences. And I like this this format, right? So I like the Passport format. This is what makes the Google Pixel Fold special, and it's kind of a unique selling point, right? Because it's different than the other phones, and this is what I like about the industry. My wish would be that Google would refine the Google Pixel Fold as it is. So shrink the bezels, make the bezels smaller, because this device has quite large bezels, as you can see. Reduce the depth and size of the crease, so work on the hinge mechanism. Make it lighter, make it a little bit thinner, for example. Work on the software, improve the pure stock Android experience for foldable phones, improve multitasking, let us multitask with more than 2 windows side by side, like every other company is allowing with their operating systems. So I would really be thrilled to see a Google Pixel Fold that is like this, but much more refined. Better cameras, for example, better processor. Skip the Tensor G3 and use the Tensor G4 immediately. Also, there are some rumors that Google actually might really skip the Tensor G3 and directly go for the G4. But we will see. I mean, these are first rumors, and I will definitely follow the next rumors that are coming up, and yeah, fingers crossed that they will stay true to their original Google Pixel Fold formula. But what do you think? Would you like to see a Google Pixel Fold that looks more or less like a OnePlus Open, or would you like to see a Google Pixel Fold that is like this but much more refined, so a second generation product? Let's discuss in the comments. I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Until then, take care and bye.